Hi, kids. It's mail time. It warmed up a little bit, so we're having a drink with ice in it. I'll talk about it later in the show. Remember little Mike, who his teacher's wig flew off, and I don't remember all what else, but I told him, I asked what his teacher looked like. He drew a picture of his teacher. Okay, I should have printed this because it's going to be really hard to see, but let me see if I can. You can see my bare naked hand there. So you can kind of get an idea there. She's pretty hot. Anyway, I believe I don't know if his teacher, I don't know that he said her name before, but he wrote it on there. And being an American, and especially living in Florida for a long time, I thought Van Wyck. Okay? I took some German. My mom spoke German. Van Wyck. But no. She's South African. And my buddy who went to high school in South Africa informed me that it's a lot closer to Van Fuck. Well, what? Why are you going around with the name Van Fuck? Okay, I'll take your word for it. The reason I have my glove off is so I can get to little Mike's second letter here. Dear Mr. Murph the Clown, enclosed is a picture of my teacher. I didn't know it was going to be a handmade picture. Boy, oh boy, I heard you read my ladder on the air. I think he means letter, but that's okay. I was super excited. All my buddies think you are a true hero. That seems a little far-fetched, but okay. My son's buddies think that I'm a weirdo. My dog caught a mole the other day. Well, that's pretty cool. Got a mole in the backyard? Probably digging holes. Do you snow where you live? Oh, probably does it snow? Yeah, it does snow where I live. There's still a little bit of snow in the backyard, mostly mud now. But we just got over kind of a long cold stretch there, and it was a little warmer today. Maybe close to 50. Please stay warm. So yeah, not bad today. I showed my teach the picture I'm sending you. And I don't know if you noticed, it had a little blurb there that said, I love you. Now I have a conference with my parents and Miss Van Fuck. They probably want to give me an award or something. I hate to break it to you, buddy, but it might not be an award. Well, I hope you make movie reviews forever. Well, until I croak, okay? And then Charlie's got to take over. Your best pal, Little Mike. P.S. My dad's name is Big Mike. Well, that's a good family tradition. I kind of like that. Let's go back to Miss. I love heart you so much. All right, little Mike. Now you're going to get me your teacher's Instagram or Twitter, maybe? Facebook? How old is she? Older folks use the Facebook. Well, that's little Mike. Glad to hear from you, buddy. I hope you don't get grounded too long. Hi, kids. Welcome to the Late Night Picture Show. I'm your host, Murph the Clown. Tonight, I don't think these movies have anything to do with each other than I bought this DVD for set of 4 movies, and both these movies were on that with some other stuff. Maybe Unspeakable. I can't remember what this is called. It's actually pretty good. I'm drinking brandy tonight. got ice because it was warmer today. We almost got to 50. So that's really just 2 shots of, or maybe a shot and a half of brandy. Maybe 2 shots of brandy and a shot of Amaretto di Serono, except no substitute. And I thought that would be too sweet, and maybe I'd have to up the brandy. But no, that's actually just right. The brandy takes the sweetness off of there, so I can actually taste the almonds. And there's fruit and almonds, and it's really good. It's called French Connection. Now, that's not the movie we're going to review right now. We're probably not going to review The French Connection. It was a great movie, but yeah, not for this show. Look at that. Pieces. You don't have to go to Texas for a chainsaw massacre. Seems to me that last Texas Chainsaw Massacre was filmed in Holland or somewhere. Belgium, maybe. Absolutely no one under 17 admitted to this performance. It's exactly what you think it is. And yeah, I can't read any of that down there. All the posters on Google were so small for this. Mrs. Lee's printer just couldn't make this readable. Pieces is a 1983 Aldama production, directed by J. Pierre Sibon. It looks French, so we'll pretend like it is. We've got a young boy who is putting together a jigsaw puzzle of a nude woman. His upright citizen mother. You guys familiar with the Crass? Or Crass? Familiar with Crass, the English punk rock band from the 70s? Yeah, upright citizen. She catches him and goes on a rampage of the Mommy Dearest variety. She trashes his room and orders him to get a bag so she can burn the filth. Instead of getting a bag, he gets an axe and he chops dear old Mom. Yeah. Right in the head. The police find him cowering in a closet. Poor boy. Okay, 40 years passed. Pass. I don't know if it said that on the screen. It'd almost have to. Unless it said the year that we started in. "40 years passed and something sinister is afoot at the local college. A sunbathing girl is butchered with a chainsaw. Right there in the garden grass of the college campus." Like nobody heard that or saw that? I can hear Pickles up there yelping. Like she's trapped or something. She's just like hiding under my bed. Police note that parts of the girl have been taken. Been hauled off by the killer. Another grisly chainsaw killing, this time at the pool. And the cops decide to plant one of their own as the new female tennis coach. And recruit some kid named Kendall to help watch things on campus. Oh, pardon me. Despite these measures, the killings continue, each gorier than last, with different pieces taken from the crime scene. These killings are very realistic and more graphic than your average slasher film. The camera zooms in. Okay, get this. This girl sees the killer and the camera zooms in on her crotch, in her jeans or whatever, while she pisses her pants. Like you would probably do when facing, several people have been chainsawed. Here's a guy with a chainsaw in front of you. You're pissing your pants. So just an added touch of realism there. Then a close-up of the chainsaw cutting into her flank. Next scene, she is a bloodied stump. The entire lower half of her body taken. Along the way, we are presented with a cast of potential suspects. The weirdo gardener, who may have inspired groundskeeper Willie on The Simpsons. Yeah, it was uncanny. The weirdo professor who conveniently appears at each killing, etc. You know how they do. As the killings continue, so does the close-up of the killer's gloved hand assembling the blood-soaked puzzle from his youth. So we know who we're dealing with. We haven't seen him yet as an adult, but we know who he is. That is until some old-fashioned detective work brings forth a suspect, and damn, wouldn't you know it, our policewoman is with him right now. You didn't see that coming, did you? The cops kick down the door just in time, but a gruesome surprise awaits them. Okay, here we go. We're going to sum up pieces for you. This may be the goriest slasher film of the 80s. Clearly inspired by films like Texas Chainsaw Massacre and Friday the 13th, but without those pesky American film industry censors. Without all the codes they gotta meet to sell a slasher film. Because I'm pretty sure this was European. I'm sure y'all will correct me if I'm wrong, but it wasn't very American. Okay. Very bloody, but also as you saw during my reading. Very predictable. So, not a total loss. Not at all. 3. It's a 3-ring circus tonight on feature 1. Won't you join us for feature 2? Oh, you got a little bit there. But we're probably going to slug that down. While we're making sure this recorded. See you in a few minutes, kids.